Hey everyone, and welcome to my weekly check-in vlog, where I take you along for the weekend to see what I'm reading and how I'm doing. My name is Wiebke, and this year I'm trying to get myself out of survival mode. And this week didn't see much reading. I'm still working my way through Guardian Volume 3, the last book in the series, and I don't want to bore you again with that because it's the third book. I cannot talk about the details, so I would just repeat what I said last week about the series in general. So if you haven't heard me, maybe watch last week's vlog. Also, it's Saturday morning and I'm finding myself in a chicken and egg situation. Am I feeling down because I skipped so much exercise and ate too much sugar last week? Or did I eat so much sugar and skip exercise because I was feeling down? I don't really know, but I'm feeling down. It's all gloomy and cold. The week was busy with work. I'm finally getting a little bit of a hang of things. I'm getting more used to the situation that I do not understand everything completely, but I have more tasks that I can do on my own. So I'm feeling more independent. That's good. But also it's very confusing and not that much fun most days. Some days, but not most days. So that's not helping improve my mood much if things are like this week was. If you've been following me along for a while, you know that Saturday mornings is for slow, long runs with an audiobook. But I don't feel like any of those things. Slow running, long running, or an audiobook. But since not running isn't an option, I decided to go for a run without paying attention to pace, distance, or whatever, and just see how far I can go listening to a podcast. I recently discovered The Doctor's Kitchen, and I'm going to listen to one of those episodes in the background. I'm not good at running to music. I get bored easily then. I'm much better at running to listening to something, and then I can let my mind wander if I don't want to pay attention, or if it's not something I have to pay attention to or will regret not having paid attention to. That was a complicated sentence. I should go running now. I'll talk to you later. Shall we have a check-in? It's Sunday afternoon. I've been out walking for 2 hours maybe. I really needed that rest day yesterday of doing nothing and just reading and watching Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. 2 more episodes to go and then I'm done. I hopefully can watch them today. And then I finished all the shows I started this month. Not bad. Anyways, I have been out and about thinking a lot, and I noticed that I need to walk more. I haven't been good at taking walks lately or the whole month, and it's somewhat of a time restriction. I mentioned before that going to physiotherapy twice a week was 2.5 to 3 hours every time, with going there, having the therapy and coming back. And that was a time suck. So yes, Friday I had the last one and I'm quite happy about that, but my shoulders still hurt. October will be busy at work, so I am not going to try and get a prescription for more physiotherapy, but I'm trying to do only the exercises they gave me. And just today I've been listening to more of the podcast by Doctor's Kitchen, and I need to put a caveat here. He is more on the side of eat and exercise yourself through disease, and I do believe in that unless you have some proper diagnosis where you just need medication. But food and exercise can improve a lot of conditions, and I think I'm in the point of where I am that I can improve with exercise and better eating a lot of things. So I've noticed that I have more energy again, and the talk about the food is interesting. Also, the talk about the exercise and supplements was very interesting. So it had me thinking about that and motivated to up some things again and be more diligent, especially since the only way out of my shoulder pain is through it. And it is, I notice how it's inhibiting me in certain things. So I thought about, for October, increasing walks again. And while I'm doing those walks, to think about moving my arms so that the shoulder gets more movement in, and trying to go for a walk after work again for, I don't know, up the alley, down the alley, what is that, 3 to 4 kilometers, half an hour to an hour, should be doable. And especially if the weather is nice like today, it's even fun. And I also noticed that my back pain is much better after walking around here for 2 hours. So that's also a benefit. Sorry, I can't look at you. I have to look where I'm watching. I have to watch where I'm going. Anyways, so that is something I'm thinking about changing for October again. Also, I've mentioned before, I cancelled my gym. I feel bad for not going at the moment because I'm still paying till the 20th of October, but I can't manage to go. And I need to let that go. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to do something else in the evening after work, aside from the walk, maybe, I don't know, push-ups or some things, because I have fallen off the yoga train again. I was doing good for a few weeks, and then recent weeks I wasn't doing so well. Anyways, it's also due to shoulder pain and knee pain. How can you do yoga if your shoulders don't bend and your knees don't bend? You know what I mean? So I hope that focusing on a lot of that in October will definitely improve movement again and flexibility and reduce the pain, because I'm pretty much tired of all that pain. And I have been more energetic. So I feel that's something that I've been doing right, and it's going well, but the pain is stopping me. This is all very fallen over. Is it in a storm again? I don't know. The path is a little bit more cluttered than it was the last time I was here 2 weeks ago. Anyways, so that's a lot I've been thinking about. Also, in combination with that, I was thinking about deprioritizing sitting down to read, because that is something that I always feel bad about, that I don't get to my physical books. But the time I would do that, I would have to sit down. And sitting down is not so much time lately, or at least not so much time where I can read and focus. So I need to not feel guilty about that and just focus on the audiobooks. Currently I'm, as I said, listening to podcasts because I don't feel so comfortable in my brain to focus on my audiobook. But if I go after work, I get reading time in, and I need to be okay with that mostly being audiobooks and slowly progressing with Kindle books at night and not getting to my physical books. Even though I still have 3 Discworld novels left, which I wanted to finish by the end of the year. I don't know how I'm going to do that. We'll see. But those are thoughts I'm having. Also thinking about Q4 goals. Oh, there's someone coming. Yes. Well, that's the update. I'm about another hour in the park, and then I'm thinking of making cookies as a reward. Maybe? Ooh, there was a way up. Can you see that? No. Anyways. Whew. I'm all sweaty and I like it. I'm weird like that. I do like to get exercise and sweat, which is why I don't like the resistance and sprint and jump training idea that you're supposed to do in my pre-menopause, menopause, post-menopause, whatever, to feel good. I like long endurance exercises. Bummer. Those are not the ones that are having all the health benefits. Anyways. Back home, let's end the vlog here. I didn't read much this weekend, but I needed the rest. I needed the exercise and I needed the doing nothing. Thank you all if you stuck around and actually watched it. Let me know how your weekend was. What are you reading? How was your September? Are you planning exciting things for October, or are you just going in, not knowing what to do? Let's talk in comments. Bye-bye.